Why women fall for these unnoticed features in menthy, quiet charms that speak louder than words. Introduction. Attraction is not what you think it is. In a world obsessed with chiseled jaws, perfect abs, and glossy perfection, it's easy to believe that only the traditionally handsome men have a chance at capturing a woman's heart. But reality tells a different story. A more human, honest, and deeply comforting story. Many women, especially the ones who've lived, hurt, and grown in seeking perfection, they're drawn to something else. Something quieter, subtler, but far more powerful. This article isn't just about attraction, it's about recognition. It's about understanding why certain men who might go unnoticed in a crowd leave the deepest imprints on a woman's heart. And most importantly, it's about showing you that you don't need to become someone else to be loved. You just need to become fully yourself. Let's walk through the unseen traits that make a man quietly captivating, how you can nurture them not just to attract others, but to build a life that feels meaningful from the inside out. 1. The comfort of consistency. Stability as a love language. He may not sweep her off her feet with grand gestures or poetic words, but he texts her back. He keeps his promises. He shows up when he says he will. Consistency is not sexy in the movies, but in real life, it's everything. Women who've been disappointed, ghosted, or emotionally neglected crave the grounding presence of a man who doesn't play games. He isn't always exciting, but he's reliable. And that builds trust. The most underrated aphrodisiac of all. Try this at home. Set small routines in your relationships. Be on time. Speak with intention. Let your actions match your words. Let her feel safe in your steadiness. 2. The power of attentive silence. He's not loud. He doesn't dominate the room, but when she speaks, he listens not just to respond, but to understand. Women fall for the man who truly sees them, the kind of man who remembers the little things, the way her eyes dim when she's tired, or the songs she plays when she's sad. His silence doesn't create distance, it makes space. He doesn't interrupt her truth. He honors it. Practice this. Next time someone talks, pause your need to reply. Focus. Absorb. Ask thoughtful questions. Show her she doesn't need to compete with your ego to be heard. 3. The quiet confidence of a man who knows himself. Not arrogance, not bravado, but a quiet steadiness that says, I've made peace with who I am. Self-assurance is magnetic, especially when it's humble. When a man no longer needs to prove himself, his energy shifts. He becomes calm, unshaken, centered. Women sense this. It's not about status or muscles, it's about a man who doesn't need applause to feel worthy. Grow this in yourself. Spend time alone without distractions. Journal, reflect, know your values. When you walk through life rooted in purpose, not performance, your presence will naturally draw others in. 4. Emotional availability and micro moments. He may not cry in front of her or spill his childhood stories on the first date, but he lets her see glimpses, a thoughtful pause, a soft laugh, a moment of shared vulnerability. Women don't want emotional perfections. The man who can say, that really affected me, or I'm not sure, but I'm trying, shows courage. He doesn't hide behind detachment. He lets her feel him, not just see him. Apply this daily. Don't mask every emotion with humor or stoicism. Let yourself feel and name those feelings. Start small. Expressing I had a hard day can open more connection than hours of surface. Conversation 5. Integrity in the smallest things. She notices when he's kind to the waiter, when he apologizes without being asked, when he admits he was wrong. Character isn't declared, it's revealed. And women fall for men whose goodness isn't a performance, but a quiet habit. He does the right thing even when no one's watching, especially then. Try this today. Hold yourself to a code of quiet integrity. Say what you mean. keep your commitments. Pay attention to how you treat those who can do nothing for you. This kind of man may not stand out instantly, but once he's seen, he's unforgettable. 6. The soft masculinity of a gentle protector * strength isn't in dominance, it's in protection. The kind that wraps around her energy without suffocating. He doesn't raise his voice to be heard. He doesn't control her to feel powerful. Instead, he offers something much rarer: safety. Safety is the soil in which love grows, and a man who understands that can make even the strongest, most independent woman feel safe enough to let her guard down. Be this presence. Regulate your own emotions. Learn to hold space for someone else's without rushing to fix them. Let your strength be a sanctuary, not a weapon. 7. Humor that heals, not hurts. * He doesn't make her laugh by mocking others. His humor isn't cruel or forced. It's warm. It lightens the air. It reminds her that even in a serious world, joy still exists. Women remember how you made them feel, not how clever your jokes were. A man with a sense of humor rooted in lightness and kindness is someone women instinctively feel at ease with. In practice, laugh at yourself. Find joy in simple things. Be playful without sarcasm. A light spirit can ease even the heaviest heart man. That's a gift most people crave more than you know. 8. The mystery of depth. Not distance, * he doesn't reveal everything all at once. There's mystery, but not because he's closed off. It's because he's thoughtful, reflective. A man with an inner life, women are drawn to. Emotional depth, not emotional walls. She doesn't need to know all his secrets immediately. She can sense he's been through something, that he thinks deeply, feels richly, and that there's a story behind his eyes. Build this depth. Read, reflect, heal. Make peace with your past so it becomes a source of wisdom, not baggage. The more deeply you know yourself, the more deeply others will want to know you too. 9. Presence that grounds, not overwhelms. * He's not checking his phone every 5 minutes. He's not distracted or scattered. He's here, fully. A present man is a rare man, and an irresistible one. His presence makes the moment feel fuller, richer, like time slows down when he's near. He doesn't fill silence with noise, he lets it breathe. Practice being present. When you're with someone, be with them. Eye contact, stillness, focus. This kind of presence builds intimacy faster than words ever could. 10. The confidence. To be uncool * he doesn't always say the right thing. It might be a little awkward. He stumbles sometimes. But he's okay with that because real men aren't trying to be cool. They're trying to be real, and that's what makes them magnetic. They don't hide their quirks. They don't try to impress everyone. They're just themselves with courage. Let go of the mask. Embrace the moments you're unsure. Don't edit yourself to please. Women fall hardest for the man who is brave enough to be uncurated. Final thoughts. Attraction that grows. Not just glows at the end of the day. What draws? A woman in is not your paycheck, your looks, or your car. It's not how many followers you have or how witty your texts are. It's the quiet feeling. It gets in your presence. It's the way she relaxes when you walk into the room. The way she feels seen, not judged, heard, not analyzed, respected, not conquered. And that kind of attraction, it doesn't burn out fast. It builds, grows stronger with time. You don't have to be perfect, just present. If you take anything from this, let it be this. You don't need to chase the image of a desirable man. You just need to become the man who knows who he is, treats others with care, and shows up consistently, thoughtfully. And with heart, the rest will follow. A gentle call to action if this message spoke to something in you, something deeper than just the surface of attraction, then this is your invitation. Support the journey. Join the movement. Awaken Mindset is more than just a channel, it's a space to rediscover your depth, your dignity, and your quiet power as a man. If you found value in this piece, share it. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us reach more hearts and remind more men that they are enough not when they become someone else, but when they become truly themselves, because true charisma doesn't shout, it whispers, and those who are ready will hear it.